Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm taking a walk outside. It's in the low 60s. It's a beautiful day. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about how these walls are here to protect me. Let's get started and talk about it. I actually spoke to my daughter about this topic before talking to you. And my daughter says, Mom, I don't really consider what you're doing walls. I call them boundaries. Well, that being said, I know I've spoken to you guys about this before, but I used to talk to everybody about everything, and I used to share everything with everybody. Share all my business. By the way, I'm sorry about all the dogs. I guess they're wanting to interject, but you guys know I don't live out in the country, so you're going to hear cars and dogs, so I apologize for that. That being said, I have been putting up boundaries and not sharing as much with everybody. And I'm not doing it to keep people out. I'm just doing it to keep more of my life private. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I've actually been doing this since 2020. It's kind of been a wake-up call for me. And I'm going to kind of give you an example. Today, I went to the doctor. Nothing interesting or new to report. Everything's just fine. My doctor knows, by the way, that I've gained some weight, but she also knows that I've lost some weight since January 1st, and I'm back on the ball again. So she's very pleased about that. And she says, hey, portion control is a great way to go. You don't have to give up all your favorite foods, just, moving more, eating more vegetables, hydrating. I mean, it's all common sense, getting proper sleep, proper nutrition, and eating in moderation. Those are all good things. That being said, I do have an old friend that likes to ask a lot of questions, okay? And I used to share with her when I would go to the doctor. I no longer do that because if I were to, she would open it up with tons of questions. Have you had this test? Have you had that? Did you do this? Did you do that? And I'm just not up to that, so I'm kind of keeping my life more private. I know it's a good thing to share with other people, but I'm finding in my age, I'm 56, I'll be 57 March 29th, that the more I'm keeping to myself and the more I make my own decisions, the happier I am. I feel much more empowered. And it's not that I couldn't share something if I really wanted to, but many times, if I'm frustrated with something, what could be anything in life, I find if I process through and work through it myself and I make my own decision, I'm just so much happier than if I just share everything with everybody. And I know I mentioned this to you guys before, but I used to share my health with everybody, other relationships, work situation, financial choices. And you know what? If I were to tell somebody, for example, that I wanted to buy a new vehicle, and I told 5 different people, I'm going to get different advice probably from all 5 of those people. If I told somebody that I was having a health issue, and I told 5 people, I'm going to get different advice from 5 of those people. And they may all be very well-meaning. And then when you do that, you open yourself up to all sorts of questions and judgments from others because, it's just people's nature to do that. And so I'm just kind of finding that I'm really enjoying more of a private life. I mean, I share a lot with you guys, but there's some things I do kind of just keep to myself because I need to work through some things on my own and figure out things and make my own mistakes. I kind of like to know what you guys think about this issue. Do you consider yourself a private person? Have you ever in the past kind of, opened yourself up and shared things with people? And what you found is you get everybody's opinions and judgments and questions. And then the worst thing is, and this would be a great example, and I've heard this advice. Let's say you had a quarrel with your spouse and you decided to tell a friend. And then that friend says, oh, I would never put up with that. Then you and your spouse have made up, right? And then the next time you talk to your friend's like, well, don't you remember when Johnny did this to you? And they bring it up again. So I'm just learning to kind of just keep a little more quiet. And I tell you something, I think if I would have learned these useful skills when I was younger, it would have been so much better. And I don't know about you guys, but it feels really empowering to make my own decisions and to make my own mistakes. You know, I do some good things and I maybe make some poor choices too. And there's nothing wrong with that. We're human beings. We're not human doings. But I'd love to get your opinion on that. There's nothing wrong in protecting ourselves, putting up some boundaries, putting up some walls, whatever you prefer to call them, and just protecting yourself from other people sometimes to keep yourself safe. Let me know what you guys think. That's all I have to say today. I hope you guys didn't mind this little walk. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you on tomorrow's video. Bye.